A little spring break baseball for you on this Monday afternoon on the campus of Davenport High School. Today on the Wolves Network, Davenport hosting the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers. On this 74-degree Monday afternoon from Wolfpack Park, I'm Brant Freeman getting you ready for the Wolves and the Bucks. Davenport comes in with a record of 6-4. Corpus Christi Miller 1-10. And Davenport playing for his third straight win here this afternoon, while Miller is playing for its second win of the season. On the mound today for Davenport is Tobin S. Chief, warming up right now for the Wolves on their mound. A 1-0 record on the year. This is his second start of the season. And the long-haired right pitcher, an ERA of 0 in 2 appearances, 8 innings worked this year. This is his second start. Good strikeout to walk ratio in the season, 10 punch-outs, 2 walks. His win was an impressive one. In a victory over MacArthur, 6 scoreless innings, only gave up 1 hit. Struck out 5. First batter getting ready for the Buccaneers. That's Jaden Brown. A look at the batting order today for the Buccaneers. Brown at shortstop, followed by Martinez, the catcher, hitting second. Then Roland Barone at third base, followed by Jay Gutierrez in right, hitting fourth. Rob Barone, the DH, bats fifth. Landon Johnson in center field, batting 6th, followed by Devon Carter at first base, batting 7th. Dominic Solis, second baseman, bats 8th. And the lineup for the Buccaneers routed out by Ethan Vela, batting 9th. Head coach for these Buccaneers is J. Wade McDaniel. And for Davenport, Ryan Canan. And we're ready for baseball on this Monday afternoon.
Again, setting your battery for the Wolves on the mound, number 12, Tobin S. Chief, doing the catching, number 15, Cody Rogers. Leading off for the Buccaneers, shortstop, number 3.
So the first batter of the game steps in here for Corpus Christi Miller, Jaden Brown, a sophomore for the Bucks. Second team All-District as a freshman a year ago. And this game is underway. And the count 2-0. A couple of balls outside thrown by Tobin S. Chief to the batter Jaden Brown. Again, the Buccaneers 1-10 on the season. They've dropped 3 in a row. Their lone win came last week, a 3-1 victory over Edison. That's in their first strike, and it's 2-1. Good pitch in the outer half there by S. Chief. Evens the count, 2-2. Last game the Buccaneers played was Saturday against Del Rio. They lost that game 8-1. The catcher Rogers setting up. And a swing and a miss struck him out. 1 up and 1 down. 11th punch out of the year for S. Chief, and there's 1 away.
Batting for the Buccaneers, number 21, catcher Mark Martinez.
Brings up the catcher Mark Martinez for Corpus Christi Miller. Program trying to turn the page. It's been a tough stretch for the Buccaneers. This season, 4 of their 10 losses have come by 10 runs or more. But they believe they're starting to get some better athletes into the program, looking to compete at a higher level in District 26 4A. Now Martinez, the junior catcher. Little right on left matchup here as SG falls behind early, 1 ball to no strikes. (2-0) once again. That's what the count was the first 2 pitches to Brown, the leadoff man. Now 3-0. Again, the record for Davenport, 6-4 in the year, and the Wolves have won 2 straight. It's in there for a strike. Last time out, a win this past Friday over Medina Valley, 5-3. off the plate, and that is a one-out walk to Martinez. Just the third walk of the season, surrendered by S. Chief.
Batting third
Brings up
baseman,
Roland
number
Barone.
5, Roland Barone.
In that Davenport win on Friday, Jacob Simon really good on the mound. 5 innings, struck out 8. Only gave up 1 earned run. In there for strike 1 to Roland Barone. Barone, a senior. One of 6 on this Buccaneer team. Falls behind 0-2. Barone, honorable mention, All-District last year for Corpus Christi Miller. Again, the game began with a strikeout of Jaden Brown, a walk to Martinez. 0-2 to Barone. Runs the count to a ball and 2 strikes. Davenport got out to a really good start to the season, won 4 of their first 6, including an opening day win over Southwest Legacy 10-0. Other wins early on in the year against the Colony, MacArthur, and Nimitz. And then Davenport dropped back-to-back games against East Central and Cedar Hill, but they've bounced back to win their last 2. Struck him out. That's 2 punch-outs now for S-Chief. Barone down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, number 15, Jay Gutierrez.
Brings up Jay Gutierrez for the Buccaneers. Gutierrez, like the batter before him, Barone, honorable mention, All-District last year. Steps in with the man on. And takes a knee-high strike. Talked about the win on Friday over Medina Valley. That was the second game of a back-to-back for Davenport, as Miller will bring in a pinch runner.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 14, Andrew Moreno.
Andrew Moreno will run here for Martinez. And that'll give Martinez a chance to get that catcher's gear back on. First game of that back-to-back, Davenport hammered San Antonio Cole 13-3. A run rule victory seen right here on the Wolves Network. Foul back, it's 0-2. We're going to get into famous alum coming up later in the broadcast, namely for Miller. The school's been open for a very long time, but mention San Antonio Cole. Most notable alum there, Shaquille O'Neal. 0-2. On deck for the Bucks is Ron Barone, as Gutierrez tries to extend the top of the first. That's Chief, a strikeout, 3 in the inning. Impressive start for the Davenport right-hander. We're through a half inning here from Wolfpack Park. Davenport coming up to bat for the first time this afternoon.
Tonight's broadcast on the Wolves Network is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Audi North Park, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Maximum Altitude, Fisher's Market, Casa Roofing, Gilman Automotive Group, Maxed Alt Jeep and Overland Accessories, and Wig Productions.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
Back out at Davenport High School, let's take you through the history of this high school. Again, it's relatively new, opened its doors in 2020, and the first senior class will walk the stage coming up here in a couple of months. And the school was named after the area's Davenport settlement. And actually the very first school building you see there in the city of Bracken, well more than 100 years ago, almost 140, going back to 1883. Things look different now, as they probably should in the year 2022. Now we'll look at the Davenport lineup as they come to bat for the first time for head coach Ryan Canan. Jacob Simon, the shortstop, leads things off, followed by Braden Mulkey, who's having a great start to his season. Locke Taylor, the first baseman, bats third, followed by Cody Rogers in the cleanup spot. Jordan Brown, the third baseman, bats fifth. Tristan Rudwick, the second baseman, bats sixth, followed by the pitcher S-Chief in the seventh hole. Then Caleb Pacheco in right, batting eighth, and Emmett Grineman in center, batting ninth. First pitch is inside. Ball one is Simon. Should note, Amber Salazar is on the mound today for Corpus Christi Miller, and this is his high school varsity pitching debut. Never pitched the high school level before, and here he is today, getting things going. And maybe inducing it out here in the second pitch. Into center. And there you go. 2 pitches and 1 out for Salazar. Johnson is there for the catch. And there's 1 down. Brings up Braden Mulkey. Second team All-District a year ago. And talked about Mulkey's hot start. Team leading average at .391. And also leads a team with 7 driven in. Mulkey was 1 for 3 in the win over Medina Valley on Friday with an RBI. Takes outside for ball 1. Also stole a base. The Wolves stole 7 in that win over Medina Valley. Located out in Castroville. 2 balls and no strikes. Turns to 3-0. Former Medina Valley pitcher, now pitching at Texas State, Tristan Stivers is their closer. And was the one that shut the door against Texas, top-ranked Texas on Wednesday in a Bobcat win over the Longhorns. As Mulkey draws a 4-pitch walk, that brings up Locke Taylor. Walk-up music, Disturbed. Rock band as Taylor steps up. 4 doubles on the year. That leads the team. Runner goes and almost hit the batting helmet of Taylor. Rolls all the way to the backstop, and Mulkey will advance to third base. So he's still in base and advancing on the wild pitch as well. So a runner now at third with 1 out. Salazar trying to find his command. He has thrown 7 pitches now, just 1 of them a strike. I have to imagine there's a few butterflies flying around there today. His pitching debut. It's a ground ball. This should turn into an out, and it does. Throw to home. Not in time. Good base running there by Mulkey. And the Wolves strike first. Taylor will get an RBI on the ground out. Mulkey, the run scored. Good journey around the bases there for Mulkey, and it's 1-0 Davenport.
Catcher, number 15, Cody Rogers.
Now to the plate, Cody Rogers. Davenport catcher with an OPS of over 1,000 coming in and hitting in the cleanup spot. Was still a base for Mulkey earlier in the inning, by the way, his 6th of the year. And boy, the Wolves have been really aggressive stealing bases this season. Now 41 through just 10-plus games. They've only been caught 10 times. It's grounded foul. Runs the count to 2-1. Inning started with the fly out by Simon. Mulkey the walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. Taylor the RBI ground out now as Rogers and Jordan Brown is on deck. Each team hitless so far, still looking for the first hit of the day. Clean defense so far, no errors either team. But another walk given up by Salazar. And that gets away. Another wild pitch there, throw back to second, not in time. And so Rogers will advance 2 bases on the walk. Again, Davenport, very good base running all year, extending into today. And it brings up Jordan Brown. Brown, one of the more patient hitters on this team. Team high 6 walks on the year. Or second of the team in walks, rather, behind Simon with his 6. Simon has 9. And here is Brown, 5th batter of the inning. And the 15th pitch coming up. Runner goes for third, throw down to third base. Good throw. The tag was not in time, just a bit late, but a good throw by Martinez. Barone the tag, but another stolen base, this one for Rogers. Salazar's 1-0, had the plate but low, 2 balls and no strikes. After today, Davenport will play twice more this week, both games on the road. Hitters count. Now runs to 3-0. The Wolves play at Seguin on Wednesday to take on the Matadors, and then at the VAR to face the Panthers on Friday. District play only about 2 weeks away. 28-4A play for the Wolves. Another 4-pitch walk. Brown advances over to first. So now 2 on the corners, and it brings up Tristan Rudwick. Player that knows how to get on base. Rudwick, a .579 on base percentage. Second lefty hitter of the inning for Davenport. Salazar trying to limit this to a 1-run frame and delivers strike 1. Talked about District 28-4A. The Bucks for Corpus Christi Miller from 26-4A. but each team will be in different looking districts this time next year. More on that coming up. A swing and a miss. A fake throw to second, back to third. And heads up by Rogers to get back in. So Davenport has its third stolen base of the inning. Second and third, count 0-2. Talked about the temperature, about 74 degrees outside. A lot better than what we saw on Friday. Temperatures into the 30s, but very windy here today. It's a ball and 2 strikes as that pitch misses in. S. Chief, the Wolf pitcher, awaits on deck. Good job by Martinez, keeping that one from going wild. It's 2-2. Brown at third, or second rather. Rogers at third base. 2 outs. And that's a liner into right for a base hit. Rudwick delivers an RBI single. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Brown will score. Rudwick digging in for third. And he's going to round third, coming to the plate to throw to home. On line, but late. Rudwick is in. That scores 3. It's 4-0 Davenport. I believe technically that will go down as an RBI single. And then Rudwick advancing 3 bases on the fielding error. Either way, 4-0 Wolves on top now. It's a 2-run single there for Rudwick. And out Tobin S. Chief. So Rudwick with the 2 RBI hit. That's now 6 RBI in the season. Run scored by Rogers is his 4th. That's a ground ball on through to left. Back-to-back base hits. S. Chief is aboard with 2 outs.
Batting for the Wolves.
And this long bottom of the first will continue. 25 pitches so far for Amber Salazar. About to face his 8th batter. He's walked 3.
Number 5, Mikey Skoltedi.
There's now a courtesy runner over at first base for Davenport. As this pitch is popped up, but no play for the catcher Martinez. Caleb Pacheco, the batter here, still looking for his first hit of the season. Davenport has gotten back-to-back base hits, their first 2 of the game. Throw back to first. And not there. The throw may have been in time, but the tag just a hair late. And Martinez almost picked off the runner at first. Another stolen base for Davenport. That's a foul check swing there for Pacheco. Runs the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, again, the base running very impressive for Davenport in this inning. 4 stolen bases, and also situational running, very good too. Challenging this Miller defense to make plays. 2-2 is high. Saw Braden Mulkey walk with 1 out, stole second, advanced to third of the wild pitch, and then came home with the RBI ground out from Taylor. That got the offense going for Davenport. Full count and a foul tip strikeout. And Salazar, big moment for him. First ever pitching appearance, has his first career strikeout, but the Wolves have a 4-0 lead as we go to the second. Back after this on the Wolves Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Wolves Network is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Audi North Park, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Maximum Altitude, Fisher's Market, Casa Roofing, Gilman Automotive Group, Maxed Alt Jeep and Overland Accessories, and Wig Productions.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
Corpus Christi Miller, a school with a lot of athletic history. In fact, their football program has won a pair of state championships. One of them came in 1938 and the other came in 1960. The Bucks beat Wichita Falls that year 13-6. Johnny Rowland, incredible year that year in 1960, more than 60 years ago. Rushed for over 1,200 yards. Found the end zone quite a bit as the Buccaneers finished 13-1 that season. Kind of went through the history of Davenport High School. You look at Corpus Christi Miller, again, it is the oldest high school in the city of Corpus. First established in 1894, first known as Corpus Christi High. They didn't get that Miller name until 1960 when the Buccaneers won that state title in honor of Henry Pomeroy Miller, the former mayor of Corpus Christi. Inning starts with a strike to Rob Barone. Talbot S-Chief, his second inning of work for Davenport. Again, the Wolves, a 4-run bottom of the first. Got a couple of hits, including a 2-run single from Tristan Rudwick. Runs scored by Mulkey, Rogers, Brown, and Rudwick. On the 1-1 pitch, a ground ball. Rudwick has the play for the first out. And that is the first time that the Buccaneers have put the ball in play. And it brings up Landon Johnson.
Number 10, center fielder, Landon Johnson.
Spoke a little bit about the rough stretch for Buccaneer baseball, actually coming off an 11-win season last year, their most in quite some time, as J. Wade McDaniel tries to turn around this program. Because you look at the 8 years prior to that, and Miller has not won more than did not win more than 7 games during that stretch. On 4 different occasions, held to either 1 or no wins. Their last playoff appearance more than 30 years ago, 1991. 2-1, the count on the pitch from S. Chief. 2019 team finished 1-20. Now 3-1. 2018 Buccaneers are 0-21. The 15 team was winless. The 13 team 1-20. That's a one-out walk. Second walk given up by S. Chief. Brings up Devon Carter.
Now batting first baseman, number 32, Devon Carter.
Not a ton of resources available, not a great tradition in place, but again, J-Way McDaniel trying to change all that. And keep in mind, too, baseball in Corpus Christi is really good. In there for a strike, it's 0-1. The level of competition the Buccaneers are up against in that city, in their district, is top-notch. We talked about football, again, historically really good, highlighting their 1960 state title team, but also good recently, too. So the school does have athletes. In fact, their football program reached the region finals just this past year, and they've been to the postseason 3 straight years. One ball and 2 strikes from S. Chief. Carter, the batter. Dominique Solis awaits on deck. S. Chief hunting for his 4th strikeout. Runner goes. The throw. Not in time. Stolen base there for Landon Johnson. Got a good jump against Rogers. Throw is on line. But Johnson makes the play. And now a runner in scoring position here for Devon Carter. It's 2-2. Good looking pitch, but Carter wouldn't chase it. Fills the cap, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Carter, sophomore for the Bucks, second team All District as a freshman last year. Off the plate, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning.
Look good, Bob, look good.
Now batting second baseman, number 8, Dominique
And Miller getting
Solis.
something going here in the second. Brings up Dominique Solis. And now the infield will meet with S. Chief. Pitch count up to 32 now through 18 in the first, 14 already here in the second, and only 1 out. Big smile across S. Chief's face, talking to his infield mates. Look at head coach Ryan Canan, sitting over there in the dugout. His team trying to improve to 7-4 in the year. Inning started with a ground out of Ron Barone, but then back-to-back walks, Johnson and Carter, brings up Solis. Cut on and miss for strike 1. And that'll run the count to 0-2. Time is called by our plate umpire. Ball got fouled off of him. Trying to shake that off. That's Chief ready for the 0-2. A long look over to second, and finally Solis himself at the plate calls for time. Again, the starter for Davenport in their win Friday, Jacob Simon. 5 innings, 8 strikeouts. And on the mound today, Tobin S. Chief, 3 strikeouts already. That's his 4th. Struck him out looking. And there's 2 outs here in the second.
Now batting left fielder number 40.
So S. Chief is now 1 strikeout away from tying his season high. Ethan Vela comes up now for the Buccaneers. Number 9 hitter for Corpus Christi Miller. One of 6 freshmen on this roster for the Bucs takes ball 1. When we get to the bottom of this inning, Davenport will have the 9 1-2 batters coming up. Griman, Simon, and Mulkey. That's high, 2 balls and a strike. Now that's a pop-up on the infield. Easy play for Locke Taylor to make. And the Buccaneers strand 2. We head to the bottom of the second. Davenport playing for his 3rd straight win on top of Miller, 4-0.
K-League Auto Group's biggest used car sales event of the year is going on now at Audi North Park, North Park Lincoln, and North Park Lincoln at Dominion. Choose from over 3,000 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get 1.99% for 72 months and 1 year of unlimited car washes from the wash tub. You'll get special posted pricing and unprecedented trade-in allowances on every pre-owned vehicle during the K-League Auto Group's biggest used car sales event of the year at the North Park Bluebonnet family of dealerships.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/live better tomorrow.
Everybody watching today's game, don't forget to subscribe to the Wolves Network. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and also get alerts by hitting the notification bell. Wind blowing here on this 74-degree Monday afternoon. Davenport on top 4-0. Coming up to bat for the second time. In the top of this inning, Tobin S. Chief walked 2, but also got a strikeout, and the Buccaneers stranded 2 runners on. Griman, Simon, Mulkey coming up for Davenport here in the home half of the second. And here is Griman, a .261 hitter. First at bat today. Griman last year hit .315 as a freshman on this Davenport program with a home run, drove in 17. Wolves last year as a team at 4 home runs. And so far this season, 2. Mulkey and Rogers have hit them. Salazar delivers strike 1. The dimensions here not especially deep, but the fences are very high. Tough to hit home runs here at Wolfpack Park. 2 balls and a strike from Salazar. And Griman held up his swing. It's 3-1. It's 310 to the corners and 385 to dead center. Paints the corner. Griman thought he had a walk. It's 3-2. Griman has drawn 4 walks so far this year, has a solid on-base percentage just under 400. Good batter of the 9 hole. Grounds to short. Brown can't field it cleanly. Should go down as an error there against Brown. The shortstop, second error of the game for Miller, and a man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting leadoff hitter, shortstop number 2, Jacob Simon.
Brings up Simon. Simon 0 for 1 of this game. Flew out to center field to start things off in the bottom of the first. Again, team leader in walks drawn with 9 and a run scored 9 in that category as well. On the year, batting .250. OPS over .840. First pitch swinging into the gap in right center for a hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Griman's going to round third. And rounding second base goes Simon. He'll head to third bit with a triple, driving in a run. 5-0. Davenport on top. RBI triple. Jacob Simon, second triple this season. It's now 5-0. Davenport on top.
Number 17, left fielder, Brady.
Third hit of the day for Davenport. And for the Wolves as a team, that is their 4th triple. 2 now for Simon. Griman and Rudwick have the other 2. And here's Braden Mulkey. Walker scored in his first at-bat. Good pitch for strike 1. Again, Mulkey hitting just under 400 coming in. A year ago as a freshman, batted .321. Drove in 14, scored 16 times. As the count evens, a ball and a strike. That's high, 2-1. So 2 RBI hits now in the game for Davenport. The triple by Simon moments ago and that 2-run single by Rudwick back in the first inning. That'll field the count 3-2. You look at some of those numbers from last year, the run scored compared to RBI, again, kind of speaks to the base running for Davenport, taking advantage of defensive shortcomings. Full count. A ground ball. That should score a run, and it will. Into right field. Backed up by Gutierrez. Solis from second couldn't make the play. Another error there against the Buccaneers, and it's now 6-0 Davenport on top.
Now batting first baseman, number 20, Locke Taylor.
Simon scores. That'll bring up Locke Taylor. And the RBI ground out back in the first inning. Mentioned that run to RBI comparison last year. The Wolves scored 153 runs a year ago. Had 111 RBI. So that meant that 42 of the runs scored just came off of good base running. And not necessarily coming off of base hits. Quick conversation with Carter, the first baseman, and Salazar's pitcher. Probably talking about Mulkey over there at first base. He's a threat. Stolen a base already, takes off here. Throw from home. Again, on-line throw there by Martinez, but not in time. Second stolen base of the game for Mulkey. The fifth for the Wolves as a team. In there for strike 1-1. But this has been kind of the MO for Ryan Canan's team since he started this program last year. Davenport, a year ago, stole 115 bases. In just a 29-game season. 2 balls to the strike to Locke Taylor. Outside, rolls away. Mulkey will advance to third base, and he's going to stop there. So now the count 3-1. And Mulkey stands another 90 feet away from making this a 7-0 Davenport lead. That's wild, and Mulkey will score. Taylor will walk to first. 7-0 Davenport on top.
Batting for the Wolves catcher, number 15, Cody Rogers.
Again, you have to feel for Salazar, trying to get a feel for things right now. This is the first time he's ever pitched at a high school baseball game. Does have a strikeout, retired the first batter he faced. There have been some good moments for Salazar. Just trying to find that control and that command as Cody Rogers steps up. Still, nobody out, 3 runs across for the Wolves here in the second. Rogers the batter now for Davenport. Walked, stole a base, and scored back in the first. And he's had some swing and miss stuff at times during this game. Runner goes Taylor. There's a hit and run on inside the line for a base hit. Taylor's going to round third and coming to the plate. To the cutoff man to home. That got cut off. Into second is Rogers. RBI double. 8-0. Davenport on top.
Batting for the Wolves, third baseman, number 7, Jordan Brown.
So again, Rogers a double and driving home a run. And for Rogers, 4th double of the year, tying Taylor for the team lead.
Courtesy runner.
RBI goes as his 6th.
Cody Meckler.
Cody Meckler into courtesy run for Rogers over at second. Over the head of Jordan Brown for ball 1. Meckler trying to swipe third. Salazar heads up, throws him out. So the first caught stealing of the day, and Meckler will go back to the Davenport dugout. It's the 11th time this year the Wolves have been caught stealing. In the dirt for ball 2. First 5 have reached in this inning for Davenport. Couple of errors, a triple, a double, and a walk. 4 runs home. Now goes a walk for Jordan Brown on 4 pitches.
Batting for the Wolves, number 3, second baseman, Tristan Rudwick.
And now Tristan Rudwick, the batter for Davenport. Little conversation on the mound with Salazar and Barone. Just trying to settle him in a little bit. Rudwick had the 2-run base hit back of the first. Also scored a run. 25th pitch of the inning coming up. It's popped up. Martinez trying to find it. Out of play. Or out of his reach, I should say. And the count's 0-1 here to Tristan Rudwick. Talked about Davenport's 29-game debut season last year. The Wolves went 12, 16-1. A 3-7 record in district play. Steal attempt at second. Another online throw, but it gets away for the shortstop, Brown. Solis able to track it down. Another Davenport still in the base. Second of the day for Jordan Brown. The offense last year for the Wolves averaged a little more than 5 per game, 5 runs per game. As a team, they hit 285. And that almost clips Rudwick. 6 players hit better than 300 a year ago. Runner goes for third. Throw from Martinez, gets away, and that will bring home the 9th run of the afternoon for the Wolves. Scoring is Brown, still at base, advancing on the error. And scores his 2nd run. 9-0 Davenport on top. Little celebration afterwards, and Brown stole the base, couldn't dunk the ball. At bat continues for Rudwick. Talked about that 300 number. The Wolves have 4 players currently hitting 300 or better. Grounded to the first baseman. Carter knocks it down and makes a play for the 2nd out. That'll bring up the 8th batter of the inning for Davenport and Tobin S. Chief.
Don't compare, they can't bring what I bring to the table. Lose love and get money, not everything stable. I buy the beef from my house and okay.
S. Chief singled back in the first inning. And that's time for ball 1. Good pitch there from Salazar. It's a ball and a strike. Caleb Pacheco's on deck. Another long half inning here for Corpus Christi Miller. 1-1 pitch is low. It's 2-1. The Wolves sent 8 to the plate in the first, saw 31 pitches. 8 to the plate here in the second. They've seen 32 so far. 2-1. Popped up by S. Chief. No play. On a swing and a miss, and for the second straight inning, or no, I beg your pardon, that's strike two. Thought got lost in the ball strike count there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But again, swing and a miss stuff there from Salazar. And is looking to end an inning on a strikeout for the second time. That's a ball outside, 3-2. Full count. Again, S. Chief right now, the batter. The pitcher counterpart to Salazar. 4 strikeouts of his own so far today on the mound. Salazar pitching for his second. He'll get it. Got him looking. But Davenport, again, adds to its lead. 5 runs in the inning for the Wolves. On top, 9-0 as we go to the third on the Wolves Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Wolves Network is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Audi North Park, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Maximum Altitude, Fisher's Market, Casa Roofing, Gilman Automotive Group, Maxed Alt Jeep and Overland Accessories, and Wig Productions.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
We brought up the topic of famous alum earlier. How about this one from Corpus Christi Miller? Eva Longoria, class of 1993, former Buccaneer, former Miss Corpus Christi USA, earned that honor when she was going to college at Texas A&M Kingsville in the coastal area. Of course, most people know her from her time as an actress on Desperate Housewives. Big supporter of the Special Olympics. And actually, while she was going to school at Corpus Christi Miller, worked at a Wendy's there in Corpus, and said that she just loved being able to carve her own path, make some money, and kind of get things going for her in her young career. So we go to the top of the third. All Davenport here on top, 9-0. Wolves put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the second. 5 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, and no runners left on.
Shortstop number 3, Jaden Brown.
Tobin S. Chief getting ready for his third inning of work. J. Wade McDaniel and his team batting for the third time. Top of the order coming up for the Buccaneers. Brown, Martinez, and Barone. Brown, a strikeout victim of F's Chiefs back in the first inning. Again, 4 punch outs on the day, 3 walks, and has not given up a hit. In his only other win this year, S. Chief gave up just 1 hit against MacArthur across 6 innings and did not give up a run. Good pitch for strike 1. Cut on a miss for strike 2. It's a young Buccaneer team, by the way. Talked about the 6 freshmen. They also have 4 sophomores, so 10 underclassmen for Corpus Christi Miller. Brown, one of those sophomores, but was second team All-District a year ago. Lays off and takes ball 3. Full count from S. Chief. That spoiled foul there by Brown. Mark Martinez awaits on deck. Again, Davenport looking to make this 3 wins in a row. It would tie the longest win streak of the season. That's in the air. Towards left field, well hit, and that is off the bottom of the wall. Tracked down by Mulkey. Brown only ends up with a single, though. I think he pulled up way too soon. Should have had a double there. Settles for about a 300-foot single. The ball that had some carry to it. First hit today for the Buccaneers. And a man aboard with nobody out. Good swing there by Brown at the full count. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mark Martinez. Drew a walk against S. Chief back in the first. That other 3-game win streak that Davenport had earlier in the year against the Colony, MacArthur, and Nimitz. And again, they've won back-to-back games coming into this one today over Cole and Medina Valley. For the Bucks, this is their 12th game of the year. For Davenport, their 11th. And again, they're trying to improve to 7-4 as that misses outside from S. Chief. (2-0). Runs a count of 3 balls and no strikes. Martinez is a shorter player, so the strike zone gets smaller, and S. Chief's having a hard time finding it. Walked him the first time. And delivers a strike. It's 3-1. Hit her half again. Strike 2. Leadoff man already reaching. The Bucks are trying to piece something together here in the third. Full count to Martinez. Look back to Brown at first. He's back in. This one's popped up right behind second base. Play made by Rudwick for the first out. Brings up Roland Barone.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Roland Barone.
Look at the pitching numbers for Davenport from a season ago. Team ERA of 5.31. Close to 200 strikeouts on the year for the Wolves as a staff. Runner goes. Throw down a second. On line. The tag in time. Rogers to Simon on the 1-6 putout. Caught stealing and brought us a race for the second out. A great throw there by Rogers behind the plate. And Brown, again, that big swing, a ball that hit the fence. Only ended up with a single, and now caught stealing for the second out. 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Team ERA right now for the Wolves, 3.61. Jacob Simon leads the staff in wins with 2. He's 2-0 with a 1.91 ERA. Lead of the staff in strikeouts. Pacheco with 16. Although S-Chief is catching up today. 4 strikeouts gives him 14 on the year. Wolves have been in some tight games, but nobody with a save yet this season. 2-2. Struck him out. Dropped third strike. Rogers recovers and finishes the play. 5th strikeout today for S-Chief and faces the minimum in the top of the 3rd. It's still 9-0 Davenport on top.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/live better tomorrow.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magnus Society Award and the JD Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
Let's get you a little more information on Wolves themselves. Did you know they can run up to close to 40 miles per hour in short spurts? Territories can span about 1,000 square miles. There's only 2 species of them, gray and red. The rest, subspecies. And you've heard the term Wolf Pack. This is Wolf Pack Park. The pack constitutes of 20 or more members of it. By the way, the school nickname of Wolves was voted on by middle schoolers. One of the newest additions to the Comal ISD. Caleb Pacheco leads off the 3rd inning for Davenport. As we play on here in the bottom of the 3rd, Pacheco, a strikeout victim of Salazar's back of the 1st. 9 runs on 4 hits so far for Davenport. And the Buccaneers haven't held to a single hit so far. Came at the top of this inning. A leadoff single by Jaden Brown. Pacheco today playing in right field for Davenport. Does, again, spend some time on the mound. In fact, his 12 innings of work leading the staff coming into this game. As does his 16 strikeouts. Has the ERA just over 4. Fly ball deep to left field. That's going back, and that is gone.
Home run, Caleb Pacheco.
Caleb Pacheco going deep. First home run of the season. 3rd for the Wolves as a team, and it's 10-0 Davenport. And completes the alley-oop and the celebration afterwards. 5th hit today for Davenport, and they now have a team cycle of their 5 hits. The homer by Pacheco, a triple by Simon, a double from Rogers, and also singles from Rudwick and S-Chief. 10-0, Wolves on top as Griman steps up. Off the homer from Pacheco. Griman's 0 for 1 officially in this game. Reached on the error by the shortstop Brown in the second. Later came home to score. Davenport has now scored at all 3 innings of this game. 4 in the first, 5 in the second, and 1 thus far here in the third. That's a liner to right. Base hit there for Griman. Heading towards the gap. Griman is going to put on the brakes at first and settle for a single.
Now batting for the Wolves. Number
So,
2 shortstop,
his first hit
Simon.
brings up Jacob Simon. Now the 6th hit of the afternoon for Davenport. And Griman, that base hit. 7th of the year. Simon 1 for 3 with a triple. And a balk is called against Salazar. And that will send Griman over to second. A lot of learning experiences today for Amber Salazar, the pitcher. Can't talk about this enough. First ever pitching appearance in a high school uniform. Has a couple of strikeouts. That last pitch in there for a strike, 77th of the afternoon. Simon 1 for 2 again with a triple and a run scored. Has put the ball in play twice. Looks at ball 2. Coming into this game, 6 for 24 at the plate, a .250 average. 6 RBI, 9 runs scored. 2-1. That's wild. And Griman will advance to third base. In the air, right field, well struck again, and that's towards the wall, and that is off the wall. In for a base hit for Simon. Could turn into his second triple of the day. Simon is into third with that triple. Home to score Griman, 11-0, Davenport on top. So Simon, good piece of hitting. Second triple, 3 on the year, 11-0 Davenport, and J. Wade McDaniel is out to visit with his pitcher Amber Salazar, and that's going to be it for his high school debut. Gave it his all, got a couple of strikeouts, and a great learning experience here this afternoon. New pitcher is in for the Bucks. We've got him for you when we come back. 11-0 Davenport on top of the bottom of the third on the Wolves Network.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/livebettertomorrow.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magna Society Award and the JD Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
New pitcher in the game now for the Buccaneers. Alex Marquez in of relief for Amber Salazar in his pitching debut, going 2 innings in this game and throwing right around 80 pitches all the afternoon. And walked 4 batters, struck out 2. Hands the ball off to Marquez, inherits a base runner at third. With nobody out here and the Wolves on top 11-0. Healthy inning so far for Davenport's lineup. Pacheco leadoff home run to left. Abbott Griman single to right. Jacob Simon RBI triple to right center.
Batting for the Wolves, nobody out.
And still nobody out.
Third, left fielder number 17.
As Braden Mulkey steps up. Mulkey 0 for 1, 2 runs scored, and 2 stolen bases on the afternoon. First pitch from Marquez misses for ball 1. Talked about OPS earlier, on-base percentage plus slugging, and Mulkey leads the team in that category coming in, almost 1,100. 1-0 in there for a strike. Batting average at .391, his on-base percentage .484, and slugging over 600. A home run, a couple of doubles, and 7 driven in for Braden Mulkey. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fouled back. Count runs to 2-2 to Mulkey. Waiting on deck, Locke Taylor. Again, Davenport enjoying playing at Wolfpack Park here today. A couple of games on the road coming up later this week on this spring break week. At Seguin, at Navarro, Wednesday and Friday, as Mulkey gets a piece. So today, the ever rare 2 o'clock Monday afternoon first pitch for a high school baseball game. But a great day for it, 74 degrees outside. 2-2. Grounded towards the second baseman, Solis. The play to first in time, but the RBI ground out drives home Simon. 12-0, Davenport on top. And Mulkey the RBI, now 8 on the year.
Now batting for the Wolves.
First out of the inning. Brings up Locke Taylor with the bases empty. Third straight inning, Davenport has put up a crooked number. 4 in the first, 5 in the second, and 3 so far in the third as Taylor steps up. High for ball 1. This is the 3rd time this season that Davenport has scored 10 or more. They put up a season-high 13 just last week in the win over San Antonio Cole, 13-3, and a run rule victory last Thursday. Also had 10 in the opener against Southwest Legacy. Cut on and miss, good pitch, strike 2. Taylor 0 for 1, a walk, an RBI ground out, and a run scored here this afternoon. 3 innings, already 3 at-bats for Locke Taylor. Breaking ball that stayed a little high there. It's 2-2. And the pitch from Marquez. Got him. No. Checked his swing. Good pitch location, too. Just off the plate, though. It's 3-2. Taylor coming into the game, a .296 hitter. 4 doubles, 5 driven in on the year. RBI number now up to 6. 3-2. Popped up. In the infield, Solis will give way to the shortstop Brown, and there's 2 outs. So Marquez has done a good job since relieving Amber Salazar. Has retired both batters he's faced. Brings up Cody Rogers. Rogers 1 for 1, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Good day for the Wolf catcher. Numbers, by the way, final now for Salazar. 2 innings, 7 hits, 12 runs. But did strike out 2, walked 4 batters in his debut. First pitch to Rogers from Marquez, cut on and missed for strike 1. The double for Rogers earlier in the day is 4th of the year, 7th hit of the season. As the count evens here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Another Wolf player with that OPS number over 1,000, 1 of 3 for Davenport. Rudwick, Mulkey, the other 2. Good breaking ball, strike 2. Jordan Brown awaits on deck. And again, Davenport 1 run away from tying a season high. And lost in all this Davenport offense has been the great pitching from Tobin Eschif. 5 strikeouts so far today, just 1 hit surrendered. 2-2. That's a tough 2-strike pitch for Rogers to lay off of. Fills the count. And the pitch. Struck him out. And Martinez completes the play with a throw to first base. So how about Alex Marquez in relief, retires all 3 he faces. We've played 3. Davenport on top of the Bucks, 12-0 on the Wolves Network.
K-League Auto Group's biggest used car sales event of the year is going on now at Audi North Park, North Park Lincoln, and North Park Lincoln at Dominion. Choose from over 3,000 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get 1.99% for 72 months and 1 year of unlimited car washes from the wash tub. You'll get special posted pricing and unprecedented trade-in allowances on every pre-owned vehicle during the K-League Auto Group's biggest used car sales event of the year at the North Park Bluebonnet family of dealerships.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/livebettertomorrow.
Talked about the Wolves districts. Davenport currently playing in District 28 4A. They will be in 27 4A this time next year after the latest round of realignment. A look at the programs they'll be in there with: Bandera, Bernie, Canyon Lake, Fredericksburg, Navarro, and Wimberley. You should note the Panthers, a very good baseball program, a team that Davenport will play this Friday on the road. Navarro was a region finalist, reaching the state quarters a year ago. And then again, a look at District 27 4A on the horizon. Couple of changes here for Davenport defensively. Bubba Thompson is in at first base now for the Wolves in place of Locke Taylor, and Cody Meckler has taken Brendan Mulkey's place in left. Meanwhile, a pinch hitter coming up. Now for the Buccaneers to start this inning, Jay Gutierrez is pulled back for a pinch hitter. At the plate, it is Damari Lister.
Now batting for the Buccaneers, number 11, Damari Lister.
Still out there for the Wolves on the mound, by the way, Tobin Escheif. Could be, though, his final inning of work. Pitch count now up to 57 on the day. Has 4 strikeouts, make it 5 rather for Escheif. Count runs at 2-0 to Damari Lister. Grounded, and that stays fair. Really good play by Bubba Thompson. How about that? Right off the bench, asked to make a play at first base and does. 1 down.
Now batting for the Buccaneers, pitcher number 24, Alex Marquez.
So Alex Marquez now batting, kind of a double switch there, I guess, for the Buccaneers. Marquez came in to relieve Salazar and now takes Ron Barone's place in the batting order. He was in the DH spot, takes ball 1. Again, Marquez pitched really well in the last half inning, bottom of the 3rd, relieving Andrew Salazar. 3 up and 3 down with the strikeout. As tough as the day has been for Miller, every inning that the Wolves have batted has ended with a strikeout from Buccaneer pitching. Something positive for the Buccaneers to take away from this game. (3-1) in there for a strike, and Marquez will look back for a plate umpire. Didn't like it. He hopes to get that call when he's back on the mound. That is ball 4. 4th walk surrendered by Tobin Escheif.
Now batting for Corpus Christi, center fielder number 10, Landon Johnson.
And now it's Landon Johnson for the Buccaneers. One of those 10 underclassmen. Johnson, a sophomore. In the bat with the man on and 1 out. That's wild. Haven't seen that as an issue today for Escheif, and Marquez will advance over to second base. And that is the first time today, for the second time rather, a runner for Miller has advanced beyond first. Two balls, no strikes. Count 3-0. And Escheif in danger, walking back-to-back batters as he did in the second. Instead, pumps in strike 1. Swing and a miss strike. That'll fill the count 3-2. In the Buccaneers, 1-10 on the year. Lone win came last week over Edison, 3-1. Coming off a loss to Del Rio on Saturday. Tough day today for the Bucs. A strikeout for Escheif. That's his 6th and a season high for Tobin Escheif.
Devon Carter.
And his fourth strikeout swinging. 2 down, brings up Devon Carter. Another swing and miss strike. Third straight delivered there by S-Chief. Rear back and letting it go right now. Count 0-1 to Carter, who drew a walk against S-Chief in his only other at-bat. Popped up, but out of play. The count goes to 0-2. Due up in the bottom of the sitting, which could likely be the Wolves' final half inning to bat. Brown, Rudwick, and S-Chief, batters 5, 6, and 7. If the 10-run lead holds after the top of the 5th, the game will end. And there, strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for S-Chief, 7 in the game. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Davenport enjoying this Monday afternoon of baseball, leading Miller 12-0.
Tonight's broadcast on the Wolves Network is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Audi North Park, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Maximum Altitude, Fisher's Market, Casa Roofing, Gilman Automotive Group, Maxed Alt Jeep and Overland Accessories, and Wig Productions.
At Audi North Park, we believe that shopping for a car should be a positive experience. As the winner of both the Audi Magnus Society Award and the JD Power Dealer of Excellence, Audi North Park strives for nothing but the best customer experience. From our receptionist to the service department, our team is committed to making you feel comfortable and respected. We know how difficult buying a car can be, which is why our brand specialists strive to inform and empower you to make the right choice. From the latest selection of new Audi models to our incredible variety of used cars, we have a model that will suit your lifestyle perfectly. Join the thousands of others who found the Audi of their dreams with the exceptional service at Audi North Park.
Coming up on the Wolves Network, soccer, boys soccer coming up March 21st, a week from today, next Monday night, right there. The Wolves Soccer Complex shared with the football program here on the campus of Davenport High School. Head coach Ryan Canan looking on as his team gets ready to bat, leading 12-0 in the bottom of the 4th. And yes, the run rule would be in effect today if Davenport has a lead of 10 or more going into the bottom of the 5th. The game will be over.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Wolves, our third baseman, number 7, Jordan Brown.
Jordan Brown leads off this inning for Davenport. Good day today. 2 walks, 3 stolen bases, and 2 runs scored. By the way, a new third baseman is in for Miller. Andrew Moreno, the freshman, takes the place of Roland Barone. Strike 1 from Alex Marquez against Brown. These two facing each other for the first time. Again, Marquez came into the game in the 3rd and retired all 3 batters he faced. 0-1 on the way. Good pitch again, strike 2. Marquez struck out his last batter, Rogers, to end the bottom of the 3rd inning. So far, Marquez, 20 pitches out of the bullpen in relief of Amber Salazar. And trying to make it 4 up and 4 down. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good day for Brown on the win over Medina Valley this past Friday. An RBI and a walk in that 5-3 win. Ground ball, and that gets by Moreno at third base in the left. Leadoff base hit Brown on base for the third time in this game.
Batting second baseman, number 3, Tristan Rudwick.
And the 8th hit today for Davenport. Now Tristan Rudwick. Rudwick 1 for 2. Had a 2-run single back in the first inning. Walk-up music of Warren G's Regulators, which probably came out a good 20 years before Rudwick was born. Outside, ball 2. Talked about the win over Medina Valley on Friday. Rudwick, 2 RBI games in with a walk and a run scored. Outside for ball 3. So Marquez again looks sharp in the last half inning. Kind of laboring here in the 4th. Pops up on 3-0, got the green light. The catcher Martinez late to react. It's 3-1. Looking back at some of the big hits in this game for Davenport. Again, Rudwick, the 2-run single back in the first inning. RBI double, Cody Rogers in the second. Simon, RBI triple in the second inning. The big home run hit by Caleb Pacheco in the third. And Simon, another RBI triple in the third inning. That's a walk. The 5th of the day drawn by the Wolves. And it brings up Tobin S. Chief with nobody out.
12, Tobin S. Chief. Running for Tristan Rudwick is number 5, Mikey Skoltedi.
Got a courtesy runner in now for Davenport again. First pitch to S. Chief, taken for a strike. It's 0-1. S. Chief at the plate today on top of his good pitching is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Again, on the mound, 7 punch-outs, a new season high for S. Chief. By the way, 3 appearances now on the year for S. Chief. In line to pick up a second win, would move his record to 2-0. And in now 12 innings on the hill this year, has not given up an earned run. Now 17 strikeouts on the year and has surpassed Pacheco for the team lead in that category. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. Martinez finds it, looks at every base, but doesn't make a throw. It will go down as a strikeout, but advancing on the wild pitch. And the bases are loaded, nobody out. And here's Pacheco,
Number 14 right fielder,
who, if you recall, went deep in his last at-bat. First pitch, cut on and fouled off. And by the way, because the bases were occupied previously at first and second, you can't assume S. Chief is going to get to first, meaning the other two would have to advance. Therefore, he cannot go to first base and is out. So 1 out of the inning. Runner second and third. 0-1 to Caleb Pacheco. Good pitch in there for strike two. Home run Pacheco hit earlier in the day, first of the year, third for the Wolves as a team. Others belong to Rogers and Mulkey. Nothing in two. Just got a piece. Emmett Griman on deck. Wolves trying to score in the fourth consecutive inning. RBI chance here, and that will turn into a couple of RBIs. Pacheco delivers again. This scores a pair. Brown followed by his teammate. Behind him, the pinch runner there for Davenport. On top 14-0. A 3 RBI day for Caleb Pacheco. Brings up Griman. 1 for 2 with a single and 2 runs scored. So again, Pacheco 3 RBI coming into the game. Had none. In fact, Caleb Pacheco was hitless coming into this game. So how about that? His first hit of the year, a home run to left. Second hit, his next at-bat, a 2-run single. 14-0 Davenport. Breaking ball, that's slap foul. Only out of the inning, a strikeout of Tobin Eschif. In the air, and to right, long run. Gutierrez falls in front of him. So a single for Griman, that's his second. And we go back to the top of the lineup card to Jacob Simon. Last 2 at-bats, triples. Both driving in runs. First pitch, Simon, aggressive approach, and that's going to land for another base hit, driving in more runs. This will score 2 more. Simon trying to make it 3 straight triples, and he's got it. 2-run triple, Jacob Simon, 4 RBI day, and 3 triples. 16-0 Davenport.
Left fielder number 9, Cody Meckler.
The batter now, Cody Meckler, took Mulkey's place in the outfield in the last half inning. Davenport as a team had 3 triples all season and 3 today for Jacob Simon. Meckler's first at-bat takes a strike. It's 1-1. On deck is Bubba Thompson. 1-1. Spoiled foul. Counts 1-2. So in Major League Baseball, a grand total of 36 players have hit 3 triples in a game since the year 1900. That's a strikeout. Meckler goes down on strikes and 2 outs. That'll bring up Bubba Thompson.
Bubba Thompson.
Only 10 have accomplished that feat in the big leagues in the last 44 years. It was actually done late last season by a major leaguer, Al Bunbury, for the Orioles. The last player before that, you have to go all the way to 1967, Bert Campaneris. 3 triples for the A's in that year. A 1 from Marquez in there, strike 2. And again, we bring this up because Jacob Simon, a 3-triple day today for Davenport. It's not something you see very often, any level. He stands at third, trying to score for a second time today. Instead, we go to the top of the 5th. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alex Marquez, but the Wolves hang on 4 more on the board, leading 16-0 and playing for a run rule victory today. Back after this on the Wolves Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Wolves Network is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Audi North Park, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Maximum Altitude, Fisher's Market, Casa Roofing, Gilman Automotive Group, Maxed Alt Jeep and Overland Accessories, and Wig Productions.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
Again, what a day for that young man right there. Jacob Simon, a 3-triple day, driving in 4. That has helped spearhead the Wolves to a 16-0 lead. Jacob Simon, a very rare feat indeed. 3 triples coming in 3 consecutive at-bats, by the way, in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Davenport playing for the run rule. If they get 3 outs before the Buccaneers can score 7 times, they'll walk away early, and that little guy right there can go for a walk himself. See the tag, by the way. Bell, the pup's name. So Bell enjoying a Monday afternoon of spring break baseball as well. Bubba Thompson, by the way, is on the mound now for the Wolves. Takes the place of Tobin Eschieff. The two have swapped positions.
Number 22, Bubba Thompson.
Eschieff is now at first base as Thompson comes in to pitch. And a new second baseman is in for the Wolves as well, Mikey Scoltetti, who we have seen as a pinch runner a couple of times in this game. In fact, scored one of the 2 runs on the 2-run single from Caleb Pacheco in the bottom of the 4th. Final numbers for Eschieff, the starting pitcher for Davenport. 4 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 74 pitches thrown. Got a pinch hitter up here for Corpus Christi Miller. David Ramirez pinch hitting for Dominique Solis. So again, Bubba Thompson the run, the pitcher now pitching for Davenport. 5 2/3 innings this season. This is his first appearance out of the pen. As a starter, he's 1-1. So getting in some work in a Monday game today. ERA of 2.47. 2-1 pitch is low. 3 balls and a strike. To Ramirez with Ethan Vela awaiting on deck. Fills the count 3-2. 7 strikeouts, 6 walks on the year for Bubba Thompson. Grounded towards second, right to Skoltedi. And 1 out here in the 5th. Brings up Ethan Vela.
Now batting left fielder number 47, Ethan Vela.
Thompson was the pitcher of record in the win over Cole last week, the run rule for the Wolves. Got the win over Cole in only 2 innings, struck out 5, gave up a walk. Only loss, or the loss he has, came to Grand Prairie. Kind of a tough defensive day that day for Davenport because Thompson surrendered 9 runs, but only 2 of them were earned. Struck out 2 in the loss then back on March 3rd. Count 0-2. Thompson a strikeout. And the Bucs are down to the final out.
Now batting with 2 outs.
Davenport,
shortstop, number 3, Jaden Brown.
16 runs scored here today. A new season high. And about to win in a run rule for the 3rd time this year. As Brown steps in, has the only hit today for the Bucs. About a 300-foot single as he takes ball 1. A ball that was hit really deep. Thought I had a chance to clear the fence, and I think Brown got caught looking at it as he settled for a single. Here, pops up. No play to be made. 1 ball, 1 strike. The win will improve the Wolves' record to 7-4. The Buccaneers will drop to 1-11. And Tobin S. Chief, the winning pitcher, will go to 2-0. 2-0 in 2 starts this year. Two-one pitch. And now the Bucs are down to their final strike. Eight strikeouts so far for Davenport pitching against 7 for the starter S. Chief. And Thompson looking for his second. Struck him out. And Davenport, an impressive start to the spring break week. A run rule victory over Corpus Christi Miller. They take it 16-0 over the Bucs. So with a win, Davenport improves to 7-4 on the year. The Buccaneers drop to 1-11. And again, the winning pitcher, Tobin S. Chief, 2-0. Big day to play for Jacob Simon. 3 triples, driving in 4. And also a 3 RBI day for Caleb Pacheco. One of his 2 hits, a home run, his first hit of the season. Well, that's going to wrap up our coverage here from Wolfpack Park. Congratulations to Coach Ryan Canan and the Wolves. A 16-0 winner over Corpus Christi Miller. On behalf of our entire Wolf Network crew, I'm Brad Freeman saying good day from Wolfpack Park.